So today we're going to go over how to pack for a travel therapy assignment, as that's what Megan and I have just done, because today is the day that we leave our sticks and bricks home for the first time to head out on travel assignment. Now, Megan and I have been travel therapists for the past 3 years, so that part isn't new to us, and we've lived in our RV for a full year. We've even lived in some AirBNBs. The thing that's different now is that we actually own a home in our tax home, so that's a little bit different, leaving a home. The other thing is we have our 6-month-old daughter, Reagan, in tow with us this time. So a baby, we are finding out, adds a lot of things that you need to pack. We won't go through all the details, but we will give you 5 good tips on how to pack for your travel assignment. Initial thoughts?
I think I'm mainly nervous that everything isn't going to fit. I'm pretty sure we didn't underpack. We did overpack. But you know, sometimes you just have to do it.
You always overpack.
I always overpack. But I think the anticipation of leaving has been the worst. And today is probably going to be a little bit weird. But I am excited to still be trying out travel, and I'm really thankful that we have a place that's like not super far away. So we just gotta do it. We gotta try it out. So a tip for traveling with a child as a family is to bring toys that are small and portable and versatile. So all of her big bouncy things we're not bringing because we can't fit those, but we are bringing like these because they're little, tiny, and portable. And she can stack them, she can chew on them. We're trying to stick to one tote, and by that I mean one big laundry basket. So hopefully we can stick to that.
Okay, I got the back of the Corolla all filled up, and that brings me up to my tip for you guys is always pack less than you think you need. Each trip, Megan and I have packed less and less and less. This trip's a little different with Reagan. We're just not quite sure too much on what all we need to bring, but we're really trying to pack the minimum amount that we think possible, knowing that we can always come back home and get stuff that we need, or even buy stuff if we truly need it. And so that's something to think about when you are packing for assignment. We would say pack the bare minimum. Now, I know what it looks like. We're not very good at that ourselves. We are also learning that a lot of times once we make it to the contract, we didn't need half the clothes that we brought. We didn't need half the junk that we brought, because a lot of times you're going to go there, you need your work clothes. For us, since we do home health quite often, we need scrubs. So we have all of our pairs of scrubs, and then we have a few like adventure outfits. That's really all we need, because you know, most of the time you're in your work clothes anyway, and so we can pretty well pack down to like 1 suitcase each. But don't bring all of your hobbies. I think the first time we went out on our first few contracts, I had golf clubs, I had all of our hiking gear, I had backpacking gear, I had snow gear in case we went skiing. I mean, I had the whole thing crammed into our RV because we could, because the RV stored a lot more, but we didn't use half of it. That is a perk of having an RV, is you kind of have everything in your place, and you can bring a whole lot more kind of luxury items compared to how we're traveling now with going to an Airbnb or to a house, because you got to bring everything into there, into a new space. And so that's one reason why we really like RV travel. We're hoping to get back to that eventually. I think that will eventually be the ultimate way to travel with a family, because you have some structure. Your home stays the same no matter where you're at, and you can kind of just have all your stuff in place at the RV. But tip there, pack way less than you think you need.
Say bye. Say bye to your cousin. Oh, okay.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, we
love you, cousin.
Another tip that we have when traveling on assignment is don't pack any food, don't really pack any condiments, Even like we were just talking about laundry detergent. Really don't pack any of that stuff. It's just better just to buy there. By the time you packed more food and drinks and...
Then you got to worry about ice and coolers and if it went bad on the ride, and then you just throw it out anyway.
Yeah. So other than bringing like some snacks for the road trip, just buy it all when you get there.
Mm-hmm. And then it does feel pretty bad, like going from contract to contract. Sometimes we still just pitch stuff depending on how far our drive is to the next contract. So, but keep in mind, if you are going to be only spending like 3 months at a place, just buy smaller packages of condiments instead of like your big.
Yeah, like don't go to Costco and get their big thing of ketchup. Buy something small because you're not going to use that much. And, you know, either you're going to want something small like that to either travel a short distance to your next assignment, or you're just going to pitch it. Mm-hmm. And we always take the motive of once we get to a contract, we don't go out and like buy a bunch of stuff. We kind of buy as we need it. And so we don't go out and buy all of our spices. We just buy the spices when we need them or buy the ketchup when we need them.
Hi!
Hello.
Papa Steve is here. How was church?
Left in the middle of our song, so I was just like, gotta go.
Everyone say bye-bye home.
Bye-bye home. We'll be back.
We're going to hit the road. We are going to stop by my parents' house to say our final goodbyes to them before we hit the road truly and make our 4.5-hour trip. Mm-hmm. But we're going to be back in like a weekend or two, so that kind of helps this move away from family for sure.
Yeah, she's like, I can sit up.
You ready to go on an adventure?
Woo!
All right, we are 2 hours into our 4-hour trip, and we've already stopped twice. So traveling with a baby, learning curve. We've done some traveling with Reagan, but Megan and I have both been in the vehicle, so one of us can kind of tend to her, and we can kind of keep on the road. But it's a little different now that we have 2 different cars, and so we're making more stops, traveling slow. Thankfully, we're not going across country, just across the state.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so while we're out here, we thought we would talk about another tip for packing for travel, and that is that organizational bins are your friend because you're probably going to use them at your new place anyway. So you might as well pack in them. And ones that are really helpful are ones that are soft-sided, bendable, squishable.
Yeah, soft-sided bins are your best friend because they can kind of squeeze into the nooks and cranny of the back of your vehicle. And then also what we use quite often is those foldable cubes that you can get from like Target or Walmart that you see a lot in college dorms. Mm-hmm. We use those a lot because those are also soft-sided, but then you can fold them and tuck them out of the way if you're not going to use them at the place that you're staying or if you get back home.
Yeah, that's true.
And so it's really nice to have all your things kind of organized in some kind of bin, and then you can just kind of pick them up and take them in and out of wherever you're staying. And I don't know, just organization always helps things.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we like being in an RV more, is because it's way easier to stay organized and have things in their place. So we're hoping that we can organize things well this time in all of the bins that we brought, because we brought a lot.
We've been heavy. We've been heavy, that's for sure.
We've been rich.
We've been rich, that's right. All right, well, Reagan's gonna finish eating, and then we'll get back on the road. We finally made it.
We finally made it.
We only had one meltdown right at the end, didn't we? You're so happy to be out of your car seat, huh? So we did want to mention some must-have travel items that we seem to take with us all the time.
Your baby.
Our baby, that's a must.
Yeah.
Our Instant Pot, we really like using that. We kind of have one of the smaller Instant Pots, and so we take that everywhere because it's really easy to cook things with.
Mm-hmm. This time we took a portable vacuum because Airbnbs don't usually have all the cleaning supplies there, especially a vacuum that you would need. And so it's nice. We didn't bring like a cleaning caddy, but I plan on buying like a small cleaning caddy to have while we're here. And then we also have that small portable vacuum to keep things tidy.
The vacuum's nice because you are going to be here for a contract, which is about 3 months. And so that's enough time that you kind of track in stuff. And so a real small vacuum off Amazon, you can just kind of stow away and then keep yourself tidy.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing that we would mention is if you caravan, kind of like us, where the 2 adults are separated, because you maybe need 2 vehicles, you travel as a team, a great thing to do is to get some walkie-talkies between the caravans. Cell phones work, but a lot of times you're using your cell phone to listen to stuff. Sometimes you don't have cell service, you're using it for directions. So it's kind of nice to just have that walkie-talkie there that you can just pick up and message the other person. The last thing is don't forget a laundry bag or a laundry basket. We bring both. The laundry bag you can really pack down, but you're going to be doing laundry. We thankfully have laundry in this house, so that'll keep it simple, but it is nice to have a basket to be used. But when we were in the RV, we had to go to laundromats, and so you definitely needed one to go to a laundromat. All right, and then our last bonus tip, which is huge for us, but give yourself enough time to make it to your contract. Give yourself enough travel time, because you never know when you're going to break down on Mount Rushmore, or you never know when your car's going to have issues.
Right.
And just give yourself plenty of time to make it out to wherever you're going. Again, think that you're going to take twice as long to get there, because if you're in a rush traveling, that's when bad things happen. We have not went through the whole house yet, so this is kind of our first reaction to everything.
First thoughts, it is really welcoming, feels and smells clean, and is cozy. It is always a relief because you never really know.
It's a lot bigger than I thought, actually.
Yeah.
Just so like we walk through the front door, you have a living room over to our right when you walk in. You have the dining room over to the left, and then a kitchen back behind there.
Yeah. So I guess I want to check out the bedrooms because I want to see her situation.
Okay.
So this is a nice sized living room. Nice, super cute little hanging things. Okay. So this is going to be Olivia's room. She is the one who's going to stay with us and watch Reagan. And then the full bath is off the hallway.
Whoa, and look at that tub.
There's a luxury tub. You want to have fun bubble baths in there?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
Cute.
And a nice big shower.
Yeah, it is a large shower. Okay. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the other bedroom with a queen. And then we've heard there's a queen in their closet. We're hoping to put Reagan there, so I think this is that. Holy wowzers. Come into my second
What in the world?
suite.
There's a bed in the closet.
Okay.
Hi there.
Reagan, this is going to
Right
be your
there.
room.
Hi there. Right there. Hi there.
There he is.
Overall, I'm very impressed. This is going to be nice. It's not too big, but big enough to give us enough room. Give Olivia room to be, her own thing.
There's a full kitchen, a dishwasher, an island, stove, microwave, fridge, and a whole other second part of this house.
Oh, whoa, it keeps going.
Yeah, laundry and another half bath.
Oh, that's nice.
So if you need to poop and I need to poop, we can poop at the same time.
Hey, you know what they say, always get a house for dual pooping. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy with this.
Woohoo!
Definitely bigger than the RV,
Yes,
and so I think it'll do.
it'll do.
What do you think,
What do
Reagan?
you think, Reg? Reg. Is it cool? Is it fun? Is it exciting? Yeah. I think she likes it.
Well, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully that was helpful on some tips on how to pack for travel assignments. And until next time, see ya.